Hey everyone, Alice here, and welcome to this special sort of thank you reading. Thank you everybody who subscribed and got this channel to 1,000 subs. I'm blown away, honestly, and I really appreciate it. So I thought I would do a thank you reading. So this reading, what is it going to be? It's pretty much a general reading. Here, it's more focused on you, but we'll see what comes out. When I say you, anybody who has supported this channel, that's my intention. Whether you subscribed or you commented or you liked a video or you even just watched a video, to be honest. Or if you came from my Etsy shop or anything like that, I'm directing this towards you. So that's the whole idea of the thank you reading. So we'll get into it and we'll see what Spirit wants to tell you. Again, these are general readings, like I always say. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, especially when we're doing like collective readings and all that. And this is a timeless reading. Whenever you've come here to this video, you're here for some reason. So there probably is some message in here for you. Okay. Oh, justice. Justice. King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. There's something here that you're getting justice in. That's the energy. Like, that's what this reading, sort of the theme of the reading, is about. You are just inching over. Like, it's just on your side. Like, you're just that little bit right. You know what I mean? You're just that little bit better than something else here. And it's on your side. Like this, I'm getting like there's just somebody here who just crossed the line. It doesn't feel like it's a big thing. It's a really small thing, because I'm very drawn to his little tiny foot crossing that line there. There's an energy that just crossed the line, and it's like you're gonna call it out. Or somebody's gonna call it out. Energy's gonna call it out. Somebody's calling out like, no, you're wrong. You crossed a line. Barely crossed the line, but you still crossed a line here. Yeah, I feel like the King of Pentacles is somebody who knows. He knows. He's been there before. He understands that we can't cross over this line, because if we cross over this line, then all hell will break loose. So even just a little bit over, it's like a no tolerance type of thing that's going on here. A no tolerance type of thing. Yeah, somebody could have just done something. A little reckless energy here. They could have said something. King of Cups, there's so many people here. Yeah, there's some sort of like truth. Somebody might have called somebody out. Somebody who wasn't sharing their opinion. Because it feels like these feel like two different people, two different energies, the Page and the King here. This feels like somebody who called this King of Cups out. It's like, hey, why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you sharing your opinion here? Why are you being so quiet? So there's the truth coming out. And when the truth comes out, things balance. Yeah, there's a lot of balance here in this situation. I feel there's some sort of discussion here, some sort of talking, balancing out. I don't know exactly, of course, but I feel like talking makes things better, is what I'm getting. Like, talking it out, getting the truth out, makes something better. The truth of something that somebody had kept inside, something that somebody didn't want to share, didn't want to talk about here. It's like somebody pulled it out of them. Somebody, like, this seems like somebody else. It's just, it seems like it's reckless, impulsive. It's like, it doesn't even feel like somebody blurted something else. It does feel like there was intention behind it. The intention was to be like, hey, you never say anything. Why don't you say something for once? And then there's this king. The king, I'm getting here, this King of Pentacles, he sees over. This King of Pentacles is reading me the same as this little girl here. You know, he's the one that goes, oh, wait, that was out of line. And he's talking about this page. You were out of line and you're disrupting the balance. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Man, it is so hot. I'm sorry. I have to like turn the fan on. I don't think it comes through that loudly. But I think it's a little bit of noise in the background. But like, dude. Okay. Oh, something's happening. That Knight of Wands. Somebody is doing something. The energy is pushing somebody to do something here. Ooh, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Look at this. How many people? There's so many people. I feel like there's a lot of people involved. That's weird. Okay. I've never seen that many people, like, just in the beginning, right? Yeah. There could be somebody around you who is very focused on the situation here. I feel like this person has a dog in this fight. Whoever this energy is. Somebody has a dog in this fight, and they are like getting on board, wanting to say something or do something rather here. I don't know if they actually will. Like, I get a lot of I want to, but it's a little bit of like wishful thinking here. It's like, oh, what if I got on my horse and I came galloping in and I like did all this? What if I did that? And what if I did this? Yeah, but that energy helps. Like, it helps to think about like, well, what if somebody did this, or what if this happened? Here. And we have this Knight of Cups. It has something to do with something that people care about. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, this wouldn't be that big a deal anyways, but it's something like that somebody, at least one person, really cares about what's going on here. That seems to be the person that is thinking about, hey, you know, what if I did something? Because that's the energy around. Whoever cares a lot about this, the energy is pushing them to do something. But they're only thinking about doing it. You know, they're just kind of wishful thinking, daydreaming about what if I did something. Okay, so your energy, that could be you, because with this Three of Wands, you're hesitating. It's like you haven't done anything yet, but you're thinking about doing something. Like, look, he hasn't gone out to surf yet, but he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, so the energy coming towards you is being very generous. I don't know in what way, I'll clarify, but it's going to help you out. There's an energy that's coming towards you that's going to help you out with this, because I get a hesitation. I don't feel like you're stuck. I feel like you know what you want to do. It's like this energy. It's like, I know what I want to do. I wish I could do it. But I do feel you have some energy coming in to help you out with that. The Hierophant. Oh, okay. So there's also an energy around, I feel like it's an older person perhaps, or somebody who's more experienced, who has some good advice to give on the situation as well. That could be what the Six of Pentacles is that's coming in, is somebody who's being generous with something that they know. The Hierophant can be a teacher. you know, somebody who can teach something here. This is external to you, so this is somebody else or another energy. It doesn't have to be a person. It could just be something that is there to teach you and to help you to get off of this little rock thing and get out there surfing, right? The Star. Yeah, this is you know, this is what I feel you want. You want balance. You want to be healed. You want to move towards what it is that you wish for. I mean, don't we all? I'll clarify some of this. Death. Ooh. You may be afraid or worried that something will end if you do something. If you do something here, there's a bit of like, there's this concern I get that something would be over. I'm getting sharks. I don't know. Something about, you know, sharks are circling. Maybe you're concerned that if something happens or if you did something, somebody would attack you. Not literally like physically, but maybe emotionally or verbally, something along those lines, and that it could end something here for you. Okay. The Chariot. Yes. Yes, all of this. I feel like you want to move forward. Ultimately, you want to move forward in this situation. Your energy is telling me, I don't want to stand here. I want to get out there surfing with everybody else. I want to move forward. Look, he's on his little wakeboard thingy. Sorry, I don't know what I'm blanking out what that's called. But he's on it, right? This is what you want to do. You want to get out there. You want to get out there in the waves and surf. This is your goal. Yeah. Coming out very clearly here. Ooh, the Lovers. This isn't in a very good spot. That's why I'm like, be careful of what you think is this connection, because this is something that you need to avoid. I feel like you need to avoid thinking or believing that people are meant to be, that people are the peanut butter to your jam. You know what I mean? I'm gonna clarify why, but that's what's coming in here. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, what you need to embrace here is to think about your options. To take the blindfold off. Stop ignoring. Stop turning a blind eye to things here, and look at what options you have, even if they suck. Because the Two of Swords, most of the time, one of those options sucks. Most of the time, I find the two options that you have is either I do something that is very difficult for me to do, or I walk away, or I do nothing, kind of thing. Doing nothing is kind of like walking away. So it's like, those are your two options. You know how like when there are situations where people say, oh, they had no option. That was their only option. No, they had an option. It just was a sucky option. The other option was like, they don't do that thing. They don't go there. It's like, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like when somebody, like, I don't know, they went to an event and it was a terrible event. Like it rained and everything. And they're like, but they had no other option. Like they had to go. It was rain or shine. It's like, well, they did have an option. They could have not went, right? There's always that option. And of course, that's the sucky option. That's the option that most people don't want to take. But that's what I get here. It's like, consider that option. You know, consider both your options. Don't just like turn blindly to the other one just because it's like that one's too difficult or I don't want to do that one. Yeah, Spirit here is like, you should consider both of them. You should take the blindfold off and really look at both your options or all your options here, you know, when you're trying to make up your mind on what to do or what to say or things like that in this situation. The outcome, Six of Swords. I like that because the outcome here means that things will be smoothed over. Smooth like butter. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but yeah, just things smoothing out here. That seems to be where this is heading, the potential outcome. So we have the potential outcome here of something positive. This feels like not so much reconciliation, but like, what's the other one? Like resolve, like things being resolved in a way. Like at least it's not stressful, I guess. It's like, okay, we're just calming things down. Things are gonna get smoothed over here. Okay, so let's clarify some of this. Tell me about the Hierophant. I want to know more about this Hierophant energy. Okay, are you being like that because you want... okay. Here, a little peek behind the scenes. So I was shuffling for the Hierophant, but this popped into my mind. It's like, don't you want to know about why they're hesitating? And I'm like, I don't know, do I? And then nothing was coming out because I was between. My intentions were split. So okay, fine. I do want to know why the Three of Wands. Why are you hesitating? What's with the hesitation? Where's it coming from? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, well, I don't think it's old. It seems something that's kind of new here. Some realization about some new connection here. Something changed. A big change here, and it wasn't nice. It's a hard pill to swallow, whatever it was. So this feels recent. If it's not recent, then the connection that's involved in it, you didn't know them for that long. Because there's a connection here, or a person, whatever. Ace of Cups, some sort of new beginning here with some sort of connection here that you had some realizations about, or some truth came out about that, and it wasn't really nice truth. It was a hard pill to swallow. So that's why you're hesitating. Something here. It's like, okay, so you're hesitating because of this energy. So tell me about the Hierophant. This energy that wants to come in and show you the way or give you some advice, be very helpful to you. You have a very helpful energy around you. Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This energy here is to try to help you sort through your options. So this could be an actual person. It could be like a friend or a relative, somebody who has more experience, or you see them as somebody who has more experience in this situation, who's trying to lift the burdens here for you. They're like, okay, here, you look like, it's like somebody was walking into like a apartment building and they're carrying all this stuff, and the Hierophant comes in and like, do you need some help? Like, do you want me to take some of those and help you with that? Like, that's what this feels like. That's the type of energy that's coming in here. They're helping sort of to sort through the different options that you have, and I feel like you're going to learn through this what decision you want to make here, which option you want to pick here. So it is somebody that maybe you're just kind of ranting to, or somebody that you're just talking things out with, and they're there to help, ease the burden here. It's a very nice energy. I like this energy. It's very helpful, and it's going to help you to figure out, how to move forward, because I feel you want to move forward, and like you want things to be smoothed out. You want things, obviously everybody wants things to be balanced, right? It's that balancing energy again, like we were talking about earlier. I feel like we go back to the beginning of the reading. Somebody's starting to cross a line, and I feel like you might be like, I don't really know. Like, you know that you should, you know, nip that in the bud, basically. You know that there should be no tolerance for that. But it's like, you know, you should do something, perhaps. I don't know if you know, but it's like you feel like you should do something, but you're not really sure what, because there are many things that you can do, many options. And I just feel like this is somebody coming in to help you try to help you to figure out for yourself what it is that you need to do next here, so that you can move forward in this situation. Okay. Death. I want to know more about death. Why is death here? Yeah, okay. Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. There's the Hierophant again. The Hierophant. I'm kind of getting like there really isn't a reason to be too concerned about this death. I think, I'm not saying that it's make-believe or anything like that. It doesn't come across that way. It seems like this Hierophant, somebody knows that it's not really going to kick off. Like, it's not going to kick off the way that I feel like you might think it is, or it might. Because I don't think there was really, it doesn't seem like there's anything that was said that was reliable to think that this would actually happen, that something would end. So like that everything would, not everything, but that's a little dramatic, but that there would be something that would be over, or that you would get attacked like verbally or emotionally or whatever. Like I guess the Hierophant here might try to tell you that well, nobody's really said that they're against you, or something like that. Something along those lines, like kind of making things somewhat clear, I guess, about that. Because I'm getting there's like a teaching moment here that it hasn't really started. Like, somebody has to have motivation to do something, and nobody has said anything. They haven't said like, well, if you do this, then I'm gonna do that. Like, it doesn't feel very like reliable here. I feel like it's just being overly cautious, that this death here, it's almost like an excuse. It's like, well, if I do this, then what if it all ends? What if it's all over? And it's like, I think that this Hierophant might make you see, or help you out with kind of like, well, it hasn't really started. That hasn't started. There's no real evidence of that there. I think it's like you're just kind of thinking about it too much, being just a little overly cautious. That's what I'm getting. Okay. This Lovers. What do you want to tell me? Why are the Lovers here? Because this is something you should be avoiding. So why are we avoiding this? Why is this negative? Why is this bad? Why is it coming up as something to avoid? Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Strength, and the Page of Wands. Oh, okay. That Page of Wands earlier, you know, the Page of Wands that basically it feels like that Page of Wands got a King of Cups to say something that maybe they didn't want to admit to or say, or something along those lines. This Page of Cups could be part of this Lover's dynamic here. You could feel like this Page of Cups is... Why do I keep saying Page of Cups? Page of Wands. Man, okay, fine. Okay, now that's making things a little bit different. Okay. Whoever this is, this page. Um, I don't, I'm not sure. I don't think you're in a relationship with them because I keep saying Page of Cups. Um, I feel there's some sort of infatuation, maybe, or at least feelings. They're like in your feelings, or they're in their feelings. Somebody's in their feelings. They're I feel like Spirit is kind of trying to warn you not to get too caught up with this page right now. I'm not saying don't ever, but for this situation, maybe don't get too caught up with what this page is saying just because you feel some strong connection to them. Just because you feel a strong connection to somebody doesn't mean they're right? Just because you have feelings for somebody doesn't mean everything they say is the truth. Or everything they do is right. There is a bit of that. I feel like this person makes you question what to do. It splits your attention with that Two of Pentacles. It's like you're not focused on what you should be focusing on. It's almost like a distraction. It's like it takes you away from your priorities here, and it takes away from what would make you like, I mean, I understand it makes you happy here, but it's like strength is about figuring out when we hold back and when we do things, like, and when we go forward and we do things, you know, that's all about inner strength. Inner strength is, you know, sometimes being vulnerable and open, and then sometimes inner strength is when we don't say something and we, you know, keep our mouth shut. When it's like knowing when to say something and knowing when not to say something. And I feel like, okay, this connection here, I'll just basically say it's a distraction. It's distracting you away from this situation here, because I feel like Spirit is like, you need to deal with this situation here in order for you to move forward. For you, I'm not talking about this other person. Who cares what that other person's doing? Who cares what this page is doing? This page is just, I don't know, he's kind of being a little bit of a troublemaker in this situation, because it kind of felt like that page was like, hey, why isn't this person saying something to you? Why is this person not, you know, being open with how they feel or their opinions and all that? And it's like almost like got you thinking a little bit, or like not thinking, but it's almost like something has been crossed. There's just a little line that's been crossed, and then you're like, well, I know what I want, and that's not what I want. So, you know, no tolerance kind of thing. But should I do something about it, or should I not? I feel like this is why this external energy is coming in to try to help you out here in sorting through all this shit. Because I'm not saying that this page is being bad or doing bad things. It's a page. I keep saying this because pages are immature. They don't have the maturity, like they don't have the capacity here to do things based on past experience, because they don't have any past experience. I'm not saying that whoever this page represents doesn't have any past experience. I'm talking about the page energy. The page in this reading is like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He just does shit because he can. A Page of Wands is reckless. They do whatever the fuck they want to do because they want to. Now, some people would look at that as, oh, look, they're a free spirit. You know, they just kind of do whatever they want to do and they'll figure it out later. I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's great for them. But when it involves you and kind of stirring some shit up for you, maybe Spirit is here kind of warning you to, for now, maybe stay away from this energy, because it feels like the communication here is tainted in some way. I'm not saying that they have other motives. I don't know why they're doing anything that they're doing. I don't, like, most of the time pages just do things for themselves. I'll be honest. They just do shit for themselves. That's why they're annoying. pages are annoying, and this page is being kind of annoying, but I understand that you might have feelings for this page, and they make you happy and stuff, and you want to spend time with them or whatever. I don't know what's going on here. You want to focus on it, but I'm getting this sort of message here because of where it's at and how strong it is. It's like you feel a very strong connection to them, but for this situation here, maybe it's best to kind of leave that alone for now. I'm not saying don't talk to them, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm saying when it comes to this situation here, they aren't helping matters. Their energy is not helping matters. I don't know who this is, okay? Just remember, I'm like, I talk in terms of energy. I'm not talking in terms of, I don't know who people are. I don't even know how many people are involved here, because there just seems to be a lot of people, a lot of court cards. I don't know who's who. There's just energies, and I'm just trying my best to sort of pick it out and interpret it for you. Two of Swords. What can you tell me about this Two of Swords? Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and there's Temperance again. Yeah, it's all about balance. And the High Priestess, this again, I mean, did I say again? I don't think she came out before. But the High Priestess here is reading as when you don't look at all your options, it's like, you know, they're there. The High Priestess can be somebody who, she's very aware of what's going on, but she pretends that she doesn't know. In the card here, that's Alice's older sister. And Alice, like, I mean, the story is that Alice, all the Wonderland stuff was a dream, right? And she fell asleep, and she's sleeping there. And then, like, when she wakes up, you know, Alice is kind of going off on about, you know, everything that happened in Wonderland. And her older sister is like, yeah. This could be like her older sister who knows it was all a dream, but Alice talks about it as if it's real, and she just kind of goes with it. She doesn't, you know, really burst that bubble and tells her, oh, you were dreaming, like you were sleeping this whole time, like I saw you were there with me sleeping for hours while we were sitting around, and you were mumbling in your sleep and all that. It's like there's this awareness that you know about these decisions, but it's like you don't really want to burst the bubble for yourself, even though you're aware of it here, because it's like you're trying to sort of keep some sort of keep your shit together a little bit here, like kind of that's not the exact wording I wanted. Like you're just trying to keep calm, and it's like you feel like maybe not looking at things, turning a blind eye, blocking things out, walking away, is what you think perhaps is what you should be doing. But Spirit here is saying you should embrace both choices. You should embrace taking the blindfold off and really looking at your choices and your decisions here while you're making up your mind on what to do. There's a lot about here about not ignoring things, and like be more sort of discerning, I guess, about what's presented to you, even if the other choice really sucks. It's like, consider it, like look at it, don't just kind of brush it off or dismiss it. That's what I'm getting. All right. Do I want to? No. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else. Anything else to add to this? Is there anything else that Spirit wants to add to the situation here? Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Fool, and the Happy Squirrel. Oh, okay. Special to this deck. The little happy squirrel, which I interpret as somebody who is yeah, happy, but it's like an adventurous type of energy, you know, feeling free, feeling adventurous here. Yeah, we have Judgment and we have the Eight of Swords. I feel it's like getting free from this Eight of Swords, getting free from your thoughts, you know, feeling trapped in your head here, getting free of that through Judgment here. This is, you could be getting help, again, that the Hierophant, getting help, but also you're helping yourself as well by kind of looking back and going, okay, what could I have done different? What could I do different? Like looking back on things that you've been through and taking those lessons, and that's where this freedom to go move forward. Again, you know, you want to move forward. You want to be on this wave. You don't want to just be standing here wanting to go out. No, you want to go out, and that's that's going to help you here. So that's what Spirit is talking to you about. You know, knowledge is power in this instance here, the King of Swords. You already know what decision you want to make. When you have all the information that you feel like you need, and I feel like you have it, I feel like you're going to communicate that and make your decision. And your decision here is going to be like a weight lifted off your shoulder. Once you decide, it's like, this is what I've decided. This is my final word. I don't think you're doing it alone. I do think you have friends around you. With the Three of Pentacles, you have help. You have help here that are going to help you kick off this sort of new cycle, this new beginning here for you, you know, to go off and explore and have this happiness here. So yeah, you know, the whole reading is about, it feels like a situation happened and somebody maybe crossed the line, and you know that this is only going to lead to something worse. Like it's just going to keep going, even though you don't really have any proof of that. That's what I'm kind of getting here. And now it's decision time. It's like, you know, you have to make some sort of choice, and it's difficult to make this choice. They're not easy choices, and I feel there's an energy around you that's going to help you out, because I feel that's what you want. You want things to smooth over. You want things to be balanced in your life. You know, you want to heal and move on, basically. Like you just want to get going and, you know, get to the fun part, right? But there are some tough decisions before that, and that's what all this is about, is what I feel. All right, so that's the reading that I have for you. Thank you again, everybody, for anybody who subscribed or liked or commented or bought anything from my Etsy shop, any of that. I really appreciate it, and I thank you so much for that. I'm going to leave you here. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and that you take care and good luck, and I will talk to you later.